What's up, YouTube? This is Too Raw for TV, aka Darth Apocalypse. All right, so look, man, one of the things that has always been well known about LeBron James, going back to his days in Cleveland, his first stint with Cleveland, the early days, is that he is rude. Okay, he's very rude. He's entitled. He's the textbook example of why they often say you should never meet your heroes. Because when it comes to his fan base, he's exceedingly rude to them and always has been. It's only when a camera's in his face does he pretend to be this nice, jovial personality. When the cameras aren't around, from what I've heard and from what people have stated, especially people who don't have to lie because they don't want to stay in his good graces, when the cameras aren't around, he can be a complete and total butthole. All right? He's one of these guys that, remember I did my series, Celebrities Who Treated Their Fans Like Crap? Well, he's one of the prime examples of that, right? So I say all that to say this. There's this clip that's been circulating on social media for the past 24 hours or so, maybe even longer than that now. And I believe this clip originally was uploaded on an account from somebody named John Winkler on Instagram. And apparently this is an old clip because LeBron is still with the Lakers because he has on Laker gear. And he seems to be at some, motel lobby or whatever. And he's getting on the elevator. And I believe that's security that's making sure that LeBron stays nice and safe and comfy. And you'll see some kids, right? You'll see some kids with some Laker gear. They're white kids, right? And I don't know if they want free gear from LeBron or acknowledgement or autograph. I don't know. But apparently it looks like LeBron James, from what some people are saying, like he fakes a phone call. Like he's faking a phone call. He act like he's on the phone, so it's an excuse for him to avoid interacting with those kids. So anyway, here's the clip, right?
Quick pick, LeBron. How tall he is, guy.
Got into rehab. We played with him.
You guys are signing.
I have no idea.
It's his birthday.
Yeah, that's not. Appreciate it. That's not for me to figure out. That's for y'all to figure out.
Will you quit? What's up, LeBron? Hope you feel better,
You
bud.
let me know when you do that, man, because I have over the number responsibility.
Now, this looks like an older clip, but it was uploaded maybe a couple of days ago. So I don't know why the person decided to hold on to the clip for so long and then upload it now. Now, look, y'all know I can't stand LeBron James, right? I can't stand this dude. I think he's a piece of you-know-what, right? But I don't know exactly what all the fuss is when it comes to this clip. Okay, it's not like he was completely rude, cursing people out. He did wave to them. And it does sound like he's actually having a conversation. It does sound like he's on the telephone. I can't sit up here and critique him in this clip. I just can't. I'm look, man. I know y'all want me to, but I can't, because it's not like this is a situation where he's out in public and fans are running up, not running up to him, but just say, "Hey, LeBron, we love you," and he just ignoring them, like completely ignoring them and looking at his security to knock him out the way or whatever, rough him up a little bit. That's something different, right? But this, LeBron is in his element. He's not at some event. People say, well, he could stop and sign autographs, but honestly, he's not really obligated to do that shit. He's not. He's not obligated to do that. Also, look, man, I've heard some terrible, you gotta go on people what they're saying, their version of events. Maybe they're exaggerating, but I've told you guys about this YouTuber. I forget his name now. I don't even know if he still does YouTube videos, but it was a YouTuber, and the brother, man, he got to be pushing 30 now, if not 30 years old now. But when he interacted with LeBron James, this is when LeBron was with Cleveland the first time. And he said he was about 11, 12 years old. So this might have been like 2004, 2005. So that fits, because he would be like in his early 30s now. And he was in a mall, and he saw LeBron James leaving this mall with his security. And these are little kids now, these little black kids. And LeBron is like maybe 30 feet away from them. And they're yelling, "Hey, LeBron, we love you. LeBron, we love you." And they could hear LeBron. The little boy said, he heard LeBron tell the dude, one of his, the bodyguard, the head bodyguard, "Keep those little niggers away from me." And he said it in a kind of like a messed up, nasty tone. And he said prior to that, he had been a huge LeBron fan. He said the way LeBron looked when he said it, and the way LeBron said that ish, and the way that they pretty much like shooed them away from him, he said he was so hurt from that he went home, he cried, and he tore down all of his LeBron James, posters. And he said he became the biggest LeBron James hater in the world after that. I said, yeah, that sounds about right. I mean, this is what he is. I mean, we've seen worse examples of this shit. When he was in Paris 2 years ago, and the fan went up to LeBron and just looking for an autograph, and LeBron lectured the boy, "Look, man, don't basically respect my privacy, respect my space." So I can't sit here and critique LeBron on this one, because I've heard and seen a lot worse. It's been a lot worse with fans. Like, honestly, like, look, let's be honest too. A fan, I do have to say this. Celebrities do have to be concerned about taking pictures with people, because you never know what parents, even parents, not the kids. Kids are innocent, but people are devious. You never know what the parents are want to do with these photos. You know what I'm saying? Like, who knows if you take a photograph, if you're LeBron, you take a photograph with this kid, and then a couple weeks later, there's this story that LeBron is doing, the unimaginable with kids, and then he's taking a photo with this kid. Well, he met the kid. Maybe there's truth to this. Maybe the father's telling the truth, and they're bullying / coaching the kid to go along with it, and then LeBron's life is ruined. I mean, you got to worry about shit like that. So that's how I look at it, y'all. I'm just not going to go out here in this scenario and demonize LeBron like I see a lot of people doing on social media. I think I got an idea about why it is in this scenario is different, you know, and let's just say it's entitlement. And I'm not talking about LeBron because I've seen a lot worse. Because one thing I want to be adamant about is I want to keep it 100. There's videos of Russell Westbrook, who's always, when he's in the proper setting, he'll sign autographs. Remember when he was with the Rockets and he was signing, make sure that he signed all the kids' jerseys and talked to them and gave them different, team paraphernalia with his signature. That's in the in-game setting. But when Russ is out and about with his personal life and fans are bum rushing his personal space, that's something different. And I defended Russ on that. In this situation, it seems like the fans possibly are bum rushing him in his personal space, LeBron James. So to me, it's a little bit different. Like I said, at least he waved to the kids and acknowledged them. He could have been on the phone. The fact that people are making up, it seemed like that he's on the phone. And I'm listening to the phone, and like he is having a phone conversation. It's like he really is having a conversation about something health related. But it is what it is, man. Tell me what y'all think.